because, like I said, they have a drive to want to do not be told that they cannot do something because of. How y'all doing out there again? Freddie calls the chicken in. Hope everything going well with everybody as always. Everybody on the up and up. Today I just had on my mind that I wanted to talk about handicaps. Well, non-physical handicaps, whether that be, a person, for some reason or another feel that they can't do something or or feel some type of way that how people respond to them when they try to do something that they want to do or things like that. That's kind of a handicap that, is not physical, but it's a hindrance on, I guess, the way the person thinks about themselves. Everybody, when you see something like somebody who's not, have the activities of their limbs or don't have any limbs, but they do amazing things because, like I said, they have a drive to want to do not be told that they cannot do something because of some physical, but and they do some great things because they have the will and drive to not let some physical or things hold them back for being just like everybody else. I kind of wish certain people, when they get to the non-physical handicaps, a lot of people have a lot of handicaps, whether they're where they grow from, or I mean the environment that they came from, to their gender, to their race. A lot of people have a lot of handicaps. They feel that they are handicapped in some type of way. But I kind of want to put out there, just like how certain people, like I say, those who actually have true handicaps, or challenges, they don't let that stop them. And I kind of wish, people in this day and time wouldn't let certain things, whether that be, like I said, a gender, race, or whatever, be a handicap for them, not to feel that they can do something or always complaining that what somebody else, because of somebody else, they can't do something. I get so sick of hearing a lot of complaining, how people do, why I can't do this and that. A lot of it is kind of come off, you just being lazy. I just got to tell the truth. I ain't had to call myself out sometime on that. It's not that you can't do this because of this or that, or it just really you just ain't put the drive in, to think, what way you can succeed and do something, whatever it can be, I just, wish people wouldn't complain all the time. I'm like, okay, it's amazing how people just sit around and just have a pity party for themselves, po me this, this, the reason why I can't have that, I ain't got this opportunity and all this. I mean, it's crazy, just work harder, keep working, keep working at it. Those non-physical handicaps, people have allowed themselves to get in that mode of feeling sorry for themselves or feel like somebody owe them something, to give them something, it's crazy, people can stay there all day and that's all they talk about. I wish I had your job. I wish I had same opportunity you did. A lot of people, even young people younger than me, that same cycle that keep going on and on and on. The biggest thing, like I say, if you feel that way, you need to try to figure. You really need to get around people who talking about who want to have some. Put it that way. That's what you really need. You need to be around people that are on the same level as you and want to have some. who ain't complaining all the time, because you get around that, say a bad apple gonna spoil a whole barrel of good apples. You stay around if it stays in the same place, but what I'm saying, good apple guys be around good apples so none of them spoil, and however other things you want to put with, what I'm saying, you can't be around people with that complaining mentality. I mostly pretty much stay to myself, unless I'm around people, who want to have something and want to get some out of life. You got to be around those people like that that's talking up versus down and talking about I can't have them because of this person or whatever like this, and it just like they just whoo. I just don't. Whenever I hear that, I try to get away from it as quick as possible. With them non-handicapped, what I'm saying, things. People cause themselves to be that way. You know what I'm saying? By like I say, believing in that. You believe you can't do it, you can't do it. And if you're gonna complain, you just gonna complain all the time. But me, I want to be around. I still try to stay around people who talk like me. Who want to have something out of life. Versus, like I say, trying to handicap myself. Or even those who do have handicap, they'll tell you quick. Don't say I can't do something. I ain't handicapped. That's the drive you ought to want to have. I know even like I say, those with them non-handicapped, they need to start saying I ain't got that handicap. If they hear somebody saying I can't get nowhere because of this person or because I'm black or whatever, I'm a woman or whatever, all those things, you got to say you don't want to. That's not a hand. I mean, you got to move on like there's not an issue. Even if it's evident there, you got to somehow drive yourself above that, look above that, and go on with your life to get some in life. Everybody. There's sometimes some people have to work different. You don't know what it's gonna take for you to be successful. That's like even being a Christian. You don't know how much it's gonna take. How much church, how much whatever you doing, singing, ever. You don't know how much it's gonna take to get you into that, get you into heaven. But the only thing you just gotta keep moving day by day. And not find yourself in a mode of pull me and pity parting yourself because things don't look like it's moving for you, and you start picking some people, take it out on other people, and things like that. The reason why they ain't getting nowhere when they actually the person need to look at themselves and quit pitying themselves and get up and try to figure out a way to have some out of life. Like I say, them non-handicapped, I mean, they handicap their own self by doing certain things and saying certain things, instead of trying to figure out ways to do a certain thing, to have a successful life and things like that. Just like like I say, those people with great stories who really don't that as far as bodily wise, what I'm saying, they don't let that deter them for their dreams. They keep moving, and get successful. Excuse me. And things like that. They don't let that stop them. They keep on, what I'm saying, so they can be, as if they don't have a physical handicap, they drive, I wish people, if they just would see some of them stories, they probably get inspired, like I say, and stop complaining, saying this and that. I can't have this because I'm a woman, I'm this race and all this other stuff. It gets tiring, Sometimes, you have to talk about it. I'm glad I'm talking about it now. I got an outlet to talk about it. It's kind of sad how people get in that mode, that po me mode, and if you keep listening to it, you don't try to get away from it, it'll get you get your spirits almost, but like I say, man, you just have to be around. And I encourage you to get around people who talk that way, who ain't with those old, talking that old talk, you know, and like I said, they ain't gonna never have that with talking that old talk and that old traditional talk, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move beyond that and be around people you know who got a different mind outset on life, you know, and things like that versus, you know, getting that old habit of this saying stuff that's not encouraging, put it that way. You know, it ain't gonna help their situation no better by complaining. You know, but anyway, man, you know, don't handicap, don't be around that. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that, you know, because like I said, just because of a certain situation or because you a woman or black or whatever reason that causing you to not to you feel that you can't have something, you know, get out of that mode, you know, and just keep driving forward, you know, and get around people that can help you, you know, drive you to do more, you know. And like I said, I just wanted to put that out there today, you know, hopefully give a push to whoever, you know, still stuck in that mentality, you know, get around people who want to have some out of life, you know. I'm glad I got around people told me that talked to me a lot, you know, especially growing up, you know, I had those influences and stuff. Sometimes that's what you need. Somebody not gonna pity you on and pet you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get up and get it. But anyway, man, hope y'all got some out of there, you know. Subscribe, you know what I'm saying? If you like what I say, you know, that's all I try to do, put out some type of encouragement word or something, you know, and like I say, if you subscribe, you know, hit that bell, you know, and so you can get notified when I put out something else. But anyway, man, y'all be safe, and as always, y'all stay thankful, and I'll see y'all in the next go round. Peace out.